This week I played in the Britain Padel Tour, a new tour featuring the best players in the UK, and even some Spanish players had travelled over to compete. So I headed over to the Slazenger Padel Club in Leeds for some big matches. I played with Stephen, who you might recognise from previous videos. Not long ago, me and Stephen got to the final of an LTA tournament in London, so we were pumped for this one. Before I arrived, I knew that we were going to have a tough draw. We were playing against Callum and Andre, who both came from strong tennis backgrounds. Andre, I think, played a bit of pro tennis and has actually been playing a lot of paddle, I believe. And I even got a DM from someone who plays at their club, just reminding me that this was going to be tough. Stephen kicked off the match, and I wanted to ease myself in because the balls were flying and the ceilings were very low, making lobs quite tricky. And I could see that these guys like to play fast. They had really good smashes and volleys, and so I decided quite early on that I was going to try and play safe and try to slow down the game a little where I could use chiquitas and lobs. But you can see Andre had a pretty good smash and he was doing a lot of damage with that at the beginning. The match was going with serve. Me and Stephen were also quite comfortable on our serve, kind of taking the points at the net. But we had to be super focused because golden points can make these matches very unpredictable. You can see here at 4-3, I'm just a little bit nervous, a little bit tentative, and I just wasn't playing that decisively, which was leading me to kind of push the ball sometimes and not go for my shots. And then even when I had chances like this, I missed the ball down the line. But I was playing very consistently. I think I might have been the most consistent on this court, just in terms of putting decent balls in play. So that was positive. You can see here this rally, I just got a little bit of luck. Stephen came in for the finish, and actually Andre read this really well. Hit it straight back at Stephen and won the point. So yeah, we were just struggling to get too many break points and put enough pressure on their serve. But the rallies were slowly getting longer and longer, which I hoped was going to suit us. But you can hear these guys were very pumped up and they were just fighting for every ball. So we had to really grind here. Here I hit some decent backhand volleys. The lob goes out, and here we are at 5-4. Trying to just put some pressure on them. I managed to get Andre out of position with a decent lob, and then I fired a backhand volley straight at him. And here we are 30 love up. See if we can maybe get a break. So here we are with 2 set points. And Andre fired the smash wide. It was unlike him, who's smashing really well. We took that first set as a little bit of a smash and grab, but we didn't care. We were just happy to be winning this match. And you can see here, even in this second set, I'm still quite nervous, playing much more cautious than I usually do. Andre with a nice through the legs after a fake smash. Stephen with a great smash volley there to finish the point. And we had a golden point here, so they actually had a chance to break us in the first game of the second set. But just found a little bit of space down Callum's line and we managed to take that game. And I had a boost of confidence here, took a little bit more risk, stepped in on the volleys. It was good play, but I just wasn't doing that enough in terms of being aggressive at the net. And the match continued to go with serve, and you can see I was just trying to maybe lob Callum a little bit more because he was struggling with deeper lobs. And here I maybe could have just finished this one off a little bit sooner, but it was good defense by Callum, and the point just restarted. We had to be quite patient. So we had a golden point opportunity to break them, and we worked the point well, and it came up for an easy volley. And yeah, we just had a miscommunication. Neither of us went for the ball. I was devastated. But I said to myself, just erase that from my memory and carry on fighting for every game. We were still in control of this match. And that miss had given them a little bit more confidence. Andre just hitting another great smash. The rally started to get much longer. Everyone was just locked in and focused. And these guys were winning a lot more big points. And at 40-30 on our serve, there was a little bit of drama. You can see here, Callum hits a volley, which at the time I thought was wide, and on review, I think it was. But I wasn't 100% sure at the time, and we went back and forth about this one. And because I wasn't 100% sure, I thought, let's just replay the point. So we had to do this all again, 40-30 up. And here, it's just like another really tough point. A good recovery from Callum. I managed to scrape this one off the ground. Should have popped it out there. The point carried on and we just missed it. So it was again another golden point, and they had an opportunity to break us here. But Stephen with another great volley. So the pressure was back on them. They held again, good hold from them, and it was 5-all, my time to serve. But Stephen was really putting in some excellent overheads. Back to 6-5. Was it going to go for a tie break? Andre held his serve and it was straight into a tie break. Immediately they went 3-love up after some pretty bad errors from us. But we kept fighting, and after some good play here, we managed to get on the score sheet. But it was 4-2 to them. And they were playing aggressively but quite consistently and just pushing us back at every opportunity. And I made sure to keep a good attitude here because I knew that tie breaks are never over until they're over. But again, I just think I was playing a little bit too passively when it mattered, and here just some more hesitation, and they had a set point which they took. So we were into a match tie break, 10 points to see who would win this match. And me and Stephen were really pumped up for this one. But as you can see, they were just playing with a lot of confidence, and we were struggling to get them away from the net. Here, again, nerves got the better of me, just missed that volley. But Stephen hit a really nice Bahada here, played really good to come into the net and just get us back into this one. But these guys wanted it badly. You can see here, Andre doing great to pick this smash off the top fence and hit it straight at me. And they were 4-2 up. And soon, after some more hesitation from us, 4-2 turned to 5-2. And I kept thinking back to that miss at golden point in the second set. Maybe if we got that, we could have just taken this one in straight sets. But I kept having to refocus myself and just make as many balls in as I could, try and bring out my best paddle in the key moments, but these guys were pushing so hard. And after another crazy rally, we were now 6-2 down. Was this one slipping away from us? We managed to get back a little bit, but they were still 2 points up, 7-5 up. And boom, that was it. We came back from, what was it, 5-2 and then 7-5 down to take the win. And we managed to just scrape through into the next round. Tune in next time to find out how we do in the next round against two players from the south of Spain.